This is Fred Wall, the Visa Coach, and today's topic is why is a spouse visa better than the fiancé visa?
Visa Coach, fast, easy, and personal.
I am Fred Wall, the Visa Coach, and I am known for the personal, one-on-one relationship, that we share. That's you, me, and your partner, as we work together as a team to overcome the many challenges of immigration. Please don't risk your happiness. Don't go this course alone. Alone, it's far too easy to make mistakes that cause tears, delays, and expensive denials. Do well, just pick up the phone and speak with me directly so that you and I can get to know each other. And this is the complimentary case evaluation I talk about later. If we are compatible, that'll be the beginning of our beautiful relationship to get you the immigration approvals that you need. Now, this is what two of my clients, Brian and Elena, had to say. Elena comes from the Philippines, and I helped her get her spouse visa. I hired Fred Wall after researching alternative consultants. The price was higher, but I decided on Fred because of his many years of experience, and I remember he said he has a 100% success rate. That's still true for the Philippines. On my last trip to the Philippines to bring my wife home, I met another man who did not hire a consultant. I am not sure the exact reason of the delay, but he had been trying to bring his wife and daughter for a long time. He told me the visas were finally ready. He was on his way to pick them up and was very excited. We exchanged contact information, and I subsequently learned his trip did not go as planned. He had one final obstacle and will now make a second trip to fetch his wife and daughter. The cost of a mistake is so high in terms of money and time. That is why I hired Mr. Wall. The whole process is complicated, but was made easier for me with his assistance. The petition and mini petition Fred assembled were reviewed quickly and without issue. The personal website that's me, made for us and personal instructions were helpful for both myself and my wife. She is now in America, and we are ready to start our lives together. Thanks, Fred. You are most welcome, Brian and Elena. Now, let's talk about why a spouse visa is better than a fiancé visa. I get calls every day, and the conversation usually starts with no preamble but, I have a girl or boyfriend overseas. Please tell me, what is the best visa to get him or her here, fiancé or spouse? My answer always is, it depends upon your situation and what your priorities are. It depends on what is important to you. Is it fastest speed, lowest cost, relative simplicity? Are children involved? How old are they? Do you have enough income to self-sponsor, or do you need a co-sponsor? And so on. There's a lot of questions. Only after I understand what the person's situation is and what his or her priorities are can I suggest what visa might fit. And on reviewing annual U.S. immigration statistics comparing how many K1 Fiance visas are issued compared to cr1 spouse visas, there is no clear-cut winner in the which is better contest. Amazingly enough, it's a tie. In recent experience, about 40,000 of each are issued annually. So again, the real answer is it depends. And that is one of the main reasons I invite future clients to first book a free case evaluation with me, because besides giving us a chance to get to know each other and feel if we can work together, it gives me the opportunity to learn what's going on and what the person wants. Then together we discuss the pros and cons and figure out which of the two visas best fits. But today I'm going to list just the pros, the top positive reasons why most who choose the spouse visa path actually choose it. So reason number one, there's no delay till the wedding. The top reason couples choose the spouse visa is that, they want to get married now, immediately. They don't want to wait for as long as it takes to get a fiancé visa. They want to go to the altar now. They have the satisfaction they are wed now. The paperwork, the visas, they can catch up later. Reason number two, wedding among the foreign spouse's family. The second reason is they desire to be wed in front of the family and friends in the foreign fiancé's home country. Number three, it's a single application only. At the end of the day, the dream is to have your foreign spouse living permanently with you in the United States. Now, applying for a spouse visa results in approval of what is called the green card. This is proof that a new foreign spouse has permission to remain permanently in the United States. And when applying for a fiancé visa, well, instead, the fiancé visa does not approve your foreign partner for permanent residency, but only for a short visit to the United States. Now, during that short visit, one gets married, and then after marriage applies for permanent residency and applies to get the green card. This means a fiancé visa has two applications in order to obtain permanent residency. First, they apply for the fiancé visa, and then after the wedding, apply for the adjustment of status to permanent residency. The spouse visa combines the two together so that when the spouse visa is issued, the permanent residency is already approved, and the green card is waiting for the new spouse upon his or her arrival to the States. Number 4, lower cost. When adding together all the fees it takes to apply for a fiancé visa and then also apply for permanent residency, compared to just applying for the spouse visa, which automatically includes permanent residency, the combined government filing and medical exam fees are about $900 less. Number 5, a co-sponsor is permitted. Some embassies do not allow the use of a co-sponsor for a fiancé visa. And so in case the American sponsor's income is not enough and a co-sponsor is needed, well, in such cases, the spouse visa would be the only choice, in that regardless of what country the foreign partner is from, it is acceptable and allowed to use a co-sponsor. And number 6, bona fide relationship. In general, there's not too much difference between demonstrating the bona fides of an engaged relationship versus a marriage relationship. However, in some cases where there has been a previous denial, or a couple has spent so much time together that it looks odd that they're not finally married by now, then marriage and applying for the spouse visa is a preferred choice. Number 7, the spouse can work sooner. Upon arrival on a spouse visa, the spouse, remember, is pre-approved for green card and permanent residency. This means that the spouse can take a job and work in the USA immediately. This compares with a fiancé visa where the foreign partner is not allowed to work until after applying for adjustment of status and work authorization, and usually must wait about, 6 months for approval in order to start working. This is especially a problem if the foreign partner is the family breadwinner. Now, with this second video on which is better, fiancé or spouse visa, you've got the top reasons to choose a fiancé visa as well as the top reasons to choose a spouse visa. So now, the choice is yours. The choice is yours to decide which is best for your own individual situation and priorities. Now, of course, if you want to discuss your options with me personally, just book a time for a free case evaluation. This was Fred Wall, the Visa Coach. Now, please like or add your comments to this video, and then go to VisaCoach.com and sign up for the VisaCoach monthly newsletter. Each month it is full of tips and advice on marriage-based immigration, and it's free of charge. And when you sign up, you get 2 free eBooks I have written, 120 K1 Visa interview practice questions, and 5 things you must know before starting your visa. Finally, when you are ready to get started, call for your complimentary case evaluation and speak with me directly.
Before starting on your immigration adventure, before entering an arcane maze of rules, regulations, and procedures, before committing yourself to a risky path that could mean an end to your happiness, speak with the Visa Coach and ask for his free case evaluation. He listens to you to learn the red flags and strengths of your case, your eligibility and goals. He will suggest which visa is right for you, the best strategy to get it, and how soon your love could join you. Visa Coach's friendly advice and support might make the difference between approval and denial, and could save you months or years of loneliness and separation. What have you got to lose? Book your free evaluation today.